to be treasured and nourished, for it is to bloom and bear fruit. I came from a Christian, Catholic, and humble family. We are 8 in the family, and I am the youngest among the siblings. I studied in the public school for my elementary and secondary school in Pilar.
In my childhood, all of us, my brothers and sisters, attended the Sunday school, usually called Catechismo, at the cathedral, since we live very near the church. I always attend the daily Mass and Sundays, and it is here that I met the Claretian brother who asked me if I want to enter the religious life, and specifically the Dominican sisters. When I asked my mother if she will allow me to enter the religious life, my mother's response was, "If that is where I will find my happiness, then go ahead." So I started to visit the convent of the sisters, and in March 1964, the feast of Saint Joseph, I started my postulancy with a simple ceremony. My parents, sister and brother, sister-in-law accompanied me on October 4, 1964. After 6 months of postulancy, I received my habit as a novice. It was here that my name was changed during the ceremony, that in the world I was called Teresita, and now my name will be Cecilia. I was so happy because all of us who will take the habit were expecting what name the Superior will give us. So from this day onward, the sisters call me Cecilia. I made my first vows in December 8, 1963. The year 1968, I was sent to Manila to study at the University of St. Santo Tomas. I studied for 3 years pharmacy, then shifted to education. My residence during these years was Pinoval, Santa Rosa Ladies Residence. Then in 1970 January, we transferred to New Manila, Quezon City. This house became the Junior.
On 25, 1972, I made my final vows in Baliwasan, Zamboanga City, then went back to the juniorate to be a member of the formation team for juniors. After my study, I was assigned in Zamboanga to teach in St. Joseph. That was 1976. Unfortunately, the sister principal got sick and had to stop going to school, so I took over her responsibility. It was during this year that the basic ecclesial community was very active in Latin America, and the Claretian Fathers of Zamboanga wanted to introduce the BEC in our city. So in 1979, the superior of the Claretians asked to our superior for volunteers to this mission. I volunteered, although not expecting that this desire of mine will be granted. This was a very enriching experience which I cherished throughout my life, that in spite of the difficulties that I encountered, my understanding of mission has deepened and I've learned how to work as a team with the Claretian fathers and the laity. But this experience lasted only for 3 years. In 1982, I was elected as provincial coordinator for 2 terms until 1988. After my responsibility with the province, I was given a scholarship to study at EAPI, East Asia Pastoral Institute, at Loyola School, Ateneo University. Here I met priests and sisters from different countries, such as Hong Kong, Australia, India, Sri Lanka, Taiwan, Thailand, South Korea, and Papua New Guinea. This was a course of 7 months from September to March. After my study in 1988, I continued to stay in New Manila as in charge of the Jews. In 1992, I was assigned in Claret School of Lamitan, Basilan, as principal and directress of the school. But this was also a short assignment, since in 1994, in our provincial chapter, I was again elected as provincial coordinator for 2 terms, 1994 to 2000. After my term, I was assigned in Culianan, but at the same time, principal of St. Joseph's School. So every Sunday afternoon, I have to go to Baliwasan, and every Friday afternoon, return to Culianan. Although this was something unusual, since I belong to 2 communities, I enjoyed this experience. In 2006, I had my sabbatical year in Peru. I left August 20, 2006, and returned to the Philippines in June 17, 2007, with my assignment in Xavier School, Mabuhay, Zamboanga, Sibugay. After 2 years in Xavier School, I got my new assignment to go to Timor-Leste in Beto, Comoro. But this was also a short assignment from 2009 to 2012, since in December 2012, we had the provincial chapter and was elected as one of the members of the council. So I have to leave Timor-Leste. Then I was assigned here at Reina de la Paz and back to St. Joseph's School until 2015. After my responsibility as member of the Provincial Council, I was assigned again in Claret School of Lamitan, Basilan, in 2016 to 2018. At present, I'm working here in Reina de la Paz community, Baliwasan at Escuela Dominicana. I have lived my life for 56 years as religious, having celebrated my 50 years of religious profession in December 2016, and also the opportunity to celebrate the 100 years foundation of the congregation. The religious life is full of challenges, but if we love our vocation, all of this we will be able to overcome, because Jesus, who called us, is always our companion in our journey and will not abandon us if we are faithful to our commitment, coupled with our daily prayer to God and to love God above all other things. So my dear sisters, the young ones, I encourage you to be faithful in your personal prayer, which will be your strength in moments of difficulties and challenges in life, and never doubt of your vocation, because God has called us to a particular state of life, and if we remain faithful to it, He will always be there for us. To each and everyone, happy feast day to our founder, Monsignor Ramon Subieta.